Welcome back, everyone, to NLPW Wrestling Breakout on Twitch. I'm your commentator, RJ Elite, as we take a look at the brackets so far. The semifinals are set in each division. It should be a doozy tonight. By the way, I want to let people know that this is the stream where things went haywire, so some of the stuff is kind of all over the, not all over the place, but it's going to look a little different. First up, tag team action.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 460 pounds, Kings of Chaos.
The Kings of Chaos making their way down to the ring. This is one of those matches, like I was saying, that's more so the record is on the line more than anything, to try to improve, get a W in the win column. Let's see what these boys can do here tonight. Dante Cross and Zane Havoc. They seem to have a little small following out here in NLPW so far. But let me know what you guys think about the Kings of Chaos. If this is your first time seeing them, obviously you see that they are inspired by punk rock, English bands from the UK. These two men.
With the Kings of Chaos, shaking the ground, every clash, every beat echoes on every soul in this punk rock uprising with forever in control.
Their opponents, coming in at a combined weight of 470 pounds, the Grave Dealers.
The Grave Dealers. You saw them last week in a losing effort, but that match was incredible that they had with Steel Dynasty, but came up short. Let's see what they can do here tonight against their opponents. You see the front man, the leader right there, walking down to the ring. Lucian Graves leading his follower, I guess. I don't know what you call him. But Darius Crow they seem to found some sort of, I don't know, bond, kinship with Lucian Graves. But these two worked well together as a tag team. But we will see if they can come out on top here tonight against their opponents. Looks like Dante and Darius are going to start things off here as the referee rings the bell. And a super kick right off the bat. Here we go. Tag team wrestling at its finest as they start to go to work on Darius. And a double shoulder block takes Darius down to the mat. Darius Crow, that technical high-flying style of his might be a little unorthodox for the Kings of Chaos, as they are strikers. So it might be a little clash of styles as the big man gets tagged in. Lucian Graves. And a reminder tonight, guys, we have Rogue Tournament action as Deshaun Carter faces off against Aiden Frost. Holds him up. No, he gets out of it. Comes up on the other side of it and hits him with a big power slam, taking the big man down, but misses the follow-up elbow drop. And now Lucian Graves is going to go to work, perfectly executing attacks on every part of the body of this man as Zayn fights out of the corner. He tried to go for something there. Oh, and a twisting neckbreaker. But the no sell from Lucian shook it off. And now he's going to tag Darius back in. And these two men we saw them do this last week. Setting it up in a double back suplex. Taking Zayn down, and Zayn is in trouble. I think Darius is going to try to execute attacks on the back, try to weaken, cut off some of that strength of Zayn, try to secure the victory for his team. Excellent combos. A little twist and shout here. And a big punch that busts open Zayn. But he only gets a 1 count for it as the blood is trickling now down the forehead of Zayn Havoc. Oh, and a big leg drop. Perfectly executed. This is what I talk about, that high flying action and technical style as well of Darius Crow. And Dante has no choice but to come in and break it up after a 1 count. And this man can hit you from many different ways without you even seeing it coming. Let's take another look at that big leg drop. And then follows it up with a springboard frog splash, but could not put him away. And these boys are going forward again, stacking Zayn up again, and drops him down with another double back suplex. And Zayn's gonna have to do something, some type of offense to get back into this match somehow, some way. And it may start here, but no tag. As Darius fights back out of the corner. But Zayn with a big body slam. Did you see the rotation on that? And what's he thinking here? The ropes. Oh, and an enziguri drops Darius down to the mat. I think he should have went for a tag there, but he's going to go for a pin instead. Maybe think that has all it takes. He gets a 2 count, close, but not enough. Oh, and a Superman forearm. Possibly trying to open that cut up a little bit more. Picks him up and spikes him with a pile driver. And Zayn is in trouble. Here's the pin. Oh, and almost gets the win. 2.99. As Zayn kicks out. And now, once again, going for that move. And hits him again. He's going to tag in Lucian, but Zayn has got the hot tag, and here comes Dante with the referee in the way a little bit. The back elbow. Now Dante out the rope. Oh, and a springboard drop kick, dropping the big man down. He's going to have to stay in there for a little bit to try to get Zayn a little bit of time to recover as he took a beating. And now Lucian with that iron claw. But he's going to fight out of it. 1 punch, 2 punches, he's out. And now Luthez press going to work. And now Lucian is busted open. Hard-hitting match so far between these guys. Oh, and a big clothesline. And Lucian is going to tag Darius back in. He hits a big senton as soon as he comes in the ring, trying to drive all the wind out of Dante Cross. And now what are they thinking here? Dante fights out of the corner. He doesn't want to be over there. There's no man's land as he gets distracted by Lucian. And then he's going to eat a reverse DDT. But only kicks out at 1. You got to remember, he's the fresher man in the group. As Zayn caught a beat down. Oh, in the no sell, and he fires up. And Darius can't believe it. But he's going for a springboard. Beautiful disaster kick anyway. And knocks Dante down. And that's going to Irish whip back to the corner. They might be perhaps looking for that finisher. That spike tombstone power driver. And yes. Can they hit it? Off the ropes and drops Dante down on the top of his head. And Zayn is in before even any count. He knew his partner was in trouble. And now, here comes Dante. Back on the attack, stalking. Tries to go for, oh, and a side effect. And then into a, no, that's an anaconda vice he's got locked in. And Darius comes in to break it up. I think he missed on the drop kick though and hurt his back. And at the same time as Lucian breaks out of the hold. Oh, and just spikes Dante. The head damage has to be uncanny right now. He already got dropped with that spike tombstone and then a bulldog driver. And now maybe looking to finish him off. Once again in the corner. And wait a minute. I thought Darius was the one to do this. The big man is gonna try a springboard. Oh my God. Falls into the cover. And that is gonna do it. Nothing left in the tank for Dante Cross as he gets hit with two spiked tombstone pile drivers. They might want to check on the neck of this man. Maybe to check to see if he even has a concussion or something. It was clear that the target was the head and neck area of Dante Cross as he got in the ring. And Zayn couldn't really do anything to combat as he took a beating for most of the match. As a calculated execution of tag team wrestling for the Grave Dealers. Spiked him. They were on point here tonight. It will not be denied.
Beyond the veil of darkness, we're drinking spark into light. We cast off chains of doubt.
You're the winner of Grave Dealers.
Grave Dealers getting on the board here with a win. And they got to be happy.
Full impact. Push the limit, feel the heat. This is the moment we can't be beat. No chains, no fear.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a semi-final round match in the Women's Championship Tournament. Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Sienna Valentine.
Welcome back to NLPW Breakout as we got the women's semi-final action on the way. As Diamond Sienna Valentine makes her way down to the ring, looking gorgeous as ever.
This is my zone. Heels on fire, temper icy cold. Built from the struggle, now I drip gold. Talk, Smith, smile. Valentine, got them all at mine. I'm that diamond, flawless, grinding. Walk in the room and they all rewinding. House up, no denying. Valentine, got them all.
The thing we have here tonight, though, is elegance versus elegance.
And her opponent from Gomez Palacio Durango, Mexico, La Reina Celestial.
La Reina Celestial, the dominating win last week to move on to this match right here that we have. Let's see what she can do here tonight. I think Diamond Sienna Valentine surprised a lot of people in the technicals, not the technical, but with the skills that she had, showcasing in the first matchup, in the first week in the debut episode. We didn't see her last week, but we're going to see her this week to see if she can book her ticket to the finals of the women's tournament. As these two women get ready. And there's the bell. Here we go. I think Lorena's going to move quickly here, use her high-flying luchador skills. Or luchador, I don't know the female pronunciation for it. But nevertheless, as Diamond Sienna Valentine goes to work, the ground and pound. Just takes her down. Oh, and another clothesline. Sienna not playing any games here tonight. She tries to work over the legs. That's going to be probably the best strategy for her against Lorena, because try to take away her vertical base so that she can't get those high flying moves in order and off. Oh, and a stiff kick to the back. That looked really stiff. Right now, it's been all Sienna Valentine here, and she is keeping Lorena Celestial grounded and has her scattering for the corner. And now, well, I thought she was going for something there. She tried to look like she was going to build up momentum, but stopped and thought twice about it. Maybe had eyes in the back of her head as she calls for Lorena to get up. What is she thinking here? Oh, tries to go for something, but it's blocked. Irish rips off the ropes. Drops down. Oh, and a big back elbow that takes Sienna off her feet. Lorena showing off the strength early with a deadlift powerbomb. Dropping Sienna down to the mat. Oh, she tries to follow it up with a knee drop, but missed. And that might have tweaked the knee there. Oh, and a big drop kick. That was pinpoint. And now round and round we go as Sienna showing off some of the luchador skills herself. I think Lorena doesn't know what hit her here in this match. Did she come in unprepared? Was she overlooking Diamond Sienna? I don't know. But she's going to have to get back in this match. And now she's going to the middle rope. What's she thinking here? Jumps off. Oh! What a maneuver. And now looking for something else here. And drops the knee. I think that's what she was looking for early. Might have been across the bridge of the nose of Diamond Sienna Valentine. And now going to lock in. These two women came in. I don't know if anybody thought that they would be in the position they are in now, but here we are. Tries to dive off with a splash, but misses everything. Has her locked. Oh my! I don't even know what that was. Twisting neck breaker. She looked like she had her underhook in, and she goes for a cover, but can only get two. And she can't believe it. Sienna off the ropes in a low drop kick. Catches Lorena square in the face. And now she's looking for something here. Oh, we've seen this before. That diamond dust. Nails it. Center of the ring. Shows off the diamond. And I think that might be it, folks. 2, 3. Wow. Sienna Valentine all business here tonight as she books her ticket to the finals of the Women's Championship Tournament. She was all business, no nonsense here tonight. Lorena couldn't even get out the gates here with anything. As we see that diamond dust one more time. Plants her right in the middle of the ring for the 1, 2, and 3.
Here's your winner, Sienna Valentine.
Sienna Valentine moving on with a chance to become the inaugural NLPW Women's Champion. As we look at the tournament bracket one more time, and there it is. Valentine moves on.
It's time to attack. Full impact. Crush the limit. Feel the heat. This is the moment we can't be beat. No chains, no fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 195 pounds, Corey Storm.
The Air Ace makes his way to the ring looking for a win here tonight, but it's going to be a tough challenge for him. This is going to be a pretty good match here. With the pace that these two men have, it could be really good.
And his opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 205 pounds, Leo Navarro.
The passionate man from San Juan, Leo Navarro. The voltage makes his way down to the ring, looking to get on the board here himself. I know he's pretty bummed that he couldn't go further in the tournament, but he doesn't let that get him down. All right, Corey Storm and Leo Navarro. Here we go. Like I said, this was when my file got corrupted and I had to improvise. So don't worry about some of the craziness that you see. These two men gonna do some mat wrestling here. Keep in mind, don't forget NLPW High Stakes, our first streaming premium event, will be May 31st. Streaming live on Twitch. Make sure you're there. As Corey continues to crank the neck, or crank that headlock in, sends him off, drops down. Okay, I don't know what that was. He kind of taunted him and ran past him, but nevertheless, a big body slam. And now the quickness, like I was telling you, that these men are going to have. We're going to see a fast-paced match here, people. But now they're back in the collar and elbow tie-up. As Leo pushes him off, showing the superior strength out of the two men. Leo trying to fire up early here on. We're trying to get the crowd behind him. As we get another collar and elbow tie up here in the beginning. And now Corey's showing off a little bit of strength, backing Leo up to the ropes here as the referee separates them. Oh, and a stiff shot. And now Corey Storm with a side effect, planting Leo Navarro in the ring. One. We can only get a 1 count off of it. And now Leo is right back up. Oh, and runs into the referee in a drop kick. That little distraction Works out in Corey Storm's benefit as he goes around and hits him with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. And a springboard moonsault for good measure as he tries to go for another pin here. But once again can only get a 1 count. But Leo not eager to pop back up too fast this time, as he executes a drop kick and takes Corey Storm off his feet. These two men are going back and forth, the reversals. And now the air ace with the kicks. Takes him down. Now the air ace measuring. Tried to go for a big roundhouse kick there. Leo misses, and then there we see one of his favorite moves, that springboard forearm, as he goes for another pin. He is trying to get Leo Navarro out of here as quickly as possible here tonight. And now, showing why he's called the air. He's going to fly again off the rope, but misses. Crash landing. And Leo takes a breath outside really quick. These men are all over the place in this match. Back suplex on the way. Drops him on the back of his head. He may be trying to go for whatever that move was he was trying to do earlier, but no, I think he decided to go with something else. A snap German suplex. Drops Leo Navarro on the back of his head again. Now Corey. A lot of measuring going on here. I guess he wants to stand toe-to-toe with Leo Navarro and prove that he is the superior athlete. And now Corey Storm off the top rope for that 450 splash, but no water in the pool. And now Leo back on the attack. What's he going for here? Tornado DDT off the ropes. Goes into a pin. Referee. 1. That was a slow count, ref. What are you doing? We had fired the other ref. Oh, and a moonsault misses. And a neck breaker. Good help seems so hard to find. We may have to be looking in the pool for another referee. As Corey Storm fires back up on a comeback here. And a Pele kick. Taking Leo off his feet. He thinks that might be enough. But Leo Navarro gets the shoulder up at 2. Ref seems a little biased here. I don't know if there's an office pool on Corey Storm to win this match or something. But it seems like he's counting faster for Corey than he is for Leo. And now Leo about to measure Corey Storm. Springboard. Clothesline, didn't get all of it. But he may have gotten enough. It looks like he hit Corey Storm right in the mouth. Oh, and a headbutt. That's something new. We haven't seen that out of Leo Navarro as Corey Storm goes to the outside and eats another drop kick from Leo Navarro. We are sold out here tonight. I want to thank all the fans in attendance for attending. As Leo Navarro ascends to the top rope, jumps off, and drops an elbow right into the back of Corey Storm as he goes for the pin and only gets a 2 count. The fighting Corey Storm, we know from the first match that we saw him in, it's going to be tough to put him down. As Leo fires up again. He's going to go for an abdominal stretch. Trying to weaken. But Corey Storm is having none of that. Comes up with a head scissors and takes Leo down. That was a nice way to get out of that. And here comes Corey Storm again. No, and it's blocked this time. He tried to go for another comeback. But eats a body slam. And now Leo Navarro measuring Corey Storm again. What's he going to go for this time? Another springboard, clothesline, and he misses again. But this time hits nothing. But Corey Storm, dazed and confused, gives Leo enough time to recover and get right back on the attack. Referee in the way. He was trying to go for something, jumps over his body and hits a leg drop. The execution has not been there for both men. Maybe trying to do a little too much here to try to put their opponent away. And here we go again off the top. Misses the big leg drop. And now Corey gonna go to work on the legs of Leo Navarro, trying to ground him. Off the rope. Tries to go for a knee drop, but misses again. And a big moonsault as Corey Storm just got back to his feet, and Leo Navarro making sure the crowd stay active in this match as he puts the boots to Corey, but gets reversed for it. Now Corey Storm, what is he thinking here? Oh, and a reverse burning hammer. These men are going crazy out here tonight. Corey, what is he thinking? Leo's dazed. He doesn't know where he went. But caught him just in time. No. Off the ropes. Oh, and a big clothesline. Corey Storm. Here we go. Firing up again. But he gets caught again and hit with another body slam. He's going to the well too many times. Big moonsault misses again. These men are countering each other. I don't know who's going to come out on top. Reverse the Irish whip. The ropes hits. No. No. Goes down to the knee. Another reversal. Who's going to get the better? Big roll. Oh, and takes Corey Storm out of the ring as the cameraman is all over the place. Legs and feet. Oh, and a big roundhouse kick that takes Corey Storm down. And now Leo Navarro going for something here. What is this? And slams them down to the mat. It looks like the $1 million dream slam. I know that's not what he calls it. We're going to figure out what it is that he calls it. And he's going for another one and slams Corey down again on the outside. The rage coming out of Leo Navarro, and I don't think Corey Storm is even coherent right now. Get him in the ring and pin him. This match is over. Referee at a count of 6. And Corey Storm is out, people. He is out. And then a springboard frog splash to the back for good measure. And Leo is going crazy here. And a roundhouse back kick. He is beating the tar out of Corey Storm. Corey Storm is out. Just pin the man and end this. Springboard 450 splash. Jeez Louise. Somebody in this match. 1, 2, and it's over. My goodness. If he was out here to prove a point, the point has been proven. Do not mess with the voltage. It's very dangerous to touch, as the Wiggles would say. I'm sorry, I'm a dad. My goodness. Leo Navarro, I'm speechless right now. This man had a rage attack at the end of this match here, and basically saw red and literally beat the stuffing, beat the tar, beat everything out of Corey Storm, as we see those dream slams that took him down. He did 2 of those on the outside. I think the violence was too vicious to show again. But Leo Navarro gets on the board here. You can tell he's excited, but somebody needs to check on Corey Storm to make sure he's okay.
is the moment we can't be beat. No change, no fear.
The following matchup is scheduled for one fall and is a semi-final round match in the Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Making his way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 225 pounds, Hiroshi Takeda.
The Dragon makes his way down the ringside. This matchup I was excited for, people. I am very excited to see this match between these two men. A clash of styles for sure. Strong style meets technician, as the Dragon, Hiroshi Takeda, is looking forward to moving on in this tournament and perhaps being the first heavyweight champion in NLPW. But he better not write the next man off, I'm telling you. He better not write him off. He better stay focused, because we never know what can happen. It's the ovation you hear that he gets from the fans here. The people love this man. They love them some Hiroshi Takeda.
And his opponent from Accra, Ghana, weighing in at 245 pounds, the gold standard, Kobina Mensah.
Kobina Mensah, the gold standard, as he tells you to take the blinders off so you can see his greatness. A lot of people call him arrogant, but it's not arrogant if you can back it up. I think the strategy that he needs to do tonight, he needs to stay out of the grasp with the Dragon. We saw what that deadly Dragon Sleeper can do. It put El Phantasma to sleep in like 2 seconds. So as long as he can execute that skill and stay away from him, use that technician skill, he should be fine. All right, who is going to the finals, people? Here we go. Dragon hits an early knee into the gut, probably trying to drive all the wind already out of Kobina Mensah. This is not where he wants to be right now as the Dragon. That strong style, calculated, big clothesline. We talked to the gold standard backstage. He said he is not worried about the Dragon here. He said he can match him skill for skill, move for move, strike for strike. It's the one thing about being the gold standard, the greatness. Now the Dragon back on the track with a dragon screw. Kobina gets out of there. Oh, and drops him with a reverse DDT. As long as he can stay ahead of Hiroshi, he should be fine. A perfectly executed knee drop, Ric Flair-like. That's one thing that I will say about this man. He is so full of himself. He will taunt you every chance he gets in the match. As they hit a collar and elbow tie-up, and now Kobina goes behind, trying to figure out a strategy here as the Dragon takes him over. Trying to work on the head and neck area early, probably trying to soften him up for that Dragon Sleeper. As the gold standard makes his way back to his feet. Lifts him up and drops him with a back suplex. Perfect way to get out of the hole. It only gets a 1 count in the pin here. Hasn't done nearly enough to take the Dragon out. Hiroshi Tanahashi. I keep calling the man Tanahashi. Hiroshi Takeda. From Osaka, Japan. That's a wrestling fan for you. As he puts the knees in to the side of the gold standard. Oh, and there it is. He's got it locked in already early on. Can the gold standard get out of this? Is going to be it. And he finds a way to get out of the clutches of the Dragon. He was kind of cool and calm there, and that's what you have to be whenever you get locked into a submission hold, and just not panic and find a way out of it. As he eats a boot from the Dragon, and now the Dragon's going to go for a pin here. So he can only get a 1 count himself. But now, Hiroshi back to work on Mensah. As he bounces off the ropes, kind of stutters and hesitates a little bit there, but still manages to drop an elbow into the face of the gold standard. Calls him to get up. What's he going to be thinking here? Misses the roundhouse. Takeda looks like he's a little off tonight. Might be the grueling schedule. I'm not sure. I don't know. But Mensah tries to go for a belly to belly as Takeda fights out of it. And I think Mensah keeps taking a little bit too much time to try to figure out what he wants to do. You can't do that with a striker like Takeda. Ooh, a shot to the back of the neck. Oh, and a European uppercut. And here we go again. Tries to go for something there, but it is blocked by Hiroshi. As he lifts him up for a powerbomb, is he going to drop him here? It drops him down into a pin. Oh, and it was almost over there. The Dragon was almost headed to the finals. But Mensah kicked out. And now the Dragon back on the attack. Here comes the strikes. Back and forth, but it's reversed. And now the gold standard measuring. Wait a minute here. And he locks in the submission of his own. The ankle lock is locked in. And he is clasped down on the leg. Will Hiroshi tap out? But he lets him out of the hold. Curious. Strange. And a spine buster. That might do it, folks. It is, oh, wow. And it is over. I think some people might call that an upset. It just seemed like something was off with the Dragon tonight. But earlier on, you saw the fight in Mensah as he escaped the Dragon Sleeper. Went for a submission of his own. That might have been an excellent strategy, a tactic. Maybe tried to think that the Dragon may have thought that that's what he was going to go for, but executed that perfectly executed spine buster, which pushes Kobina Mensah straight into the finals of the heavyweight tournament. Wow, as you see it right there, the updated bracket.
It's time to attack, full impact. Crush the limit, feel the heat. This is the moment we can't be beat. No chains, no fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, Aurora Sky.
More action on the way here in NLPW Breakout as these two women try to get on the board here tonight. Aurora Sky coming down. I want to remind you people that right after the show, we will be having the NLPW Breakout post show, where we'll be talking about everything that happened here tonight and looking forward to the future of what's going to happen. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, the Alpha Empress, Nyla Quinn.
Here comes the Alpha Empress. You people have no choice but to bow down to Nyla Quinn. As we continue to see the crazy hair physics in the WWE games. Now, we all saw the upset in the debut episode. We did not think that Zara Malik was going to be able to beat the Alpha Empress. And I know she is furious still about that, and we'll see if she's going to take it out on her opponent here tonight. She comes out swinging and hits a big drop kick to start things off here. Aurora Sky's going to have to move quickly, so she does not feel the power of the Alpha Empress. Now, early on, looking for something here, springboard-wise. Oh, and gets caught and powerbombed. That's not going to work on the Alpha Empress, especially not this early on in the match. As Nyla shakes off some of the offense of Aurora Sky, and here we go. The deadlift. Big power slam, planting Aurora Sky on the mat. And she's going to continue to show off her power as a military press, giving her a tour of the world, and drops her down. And out the mat. Oh! And Aurora Sky gets the knees up. Try to go for that big splash. Oh my God! A springboard poison Rana. And Aurora Sky may have just surprised Nyla Quinn here. And now she's going to go to work on the legs. But Nyla Quinn needs a breather on the outside. Oh, it just slams her head into the mat. Oh! And a standing frog splash on the outside. And now going to go for something else. Do not underestimate the athleticism of this woman. And now going to go for another military press slam, this time on the outside of the ring, and drops her down. And I think her knees might have collided a little bit with the apron there as well, as the cameraman tries to get closer into the action, and Nyla gets whipped off of the post, but pops right back up and gets back in the ring. And we're back to the action here as he eats a DDT. And Aurora Sky's going to go for a pin, but can only get a 1 count as Nyla Quinn powers out. There's somebody excited in the crowd for Aurora Sky. And Nyla eats another DDT. Aurora, can she reach from that height? From that distance, I should say? Yes, she can. Springboard Hurricane Rana. And she's doing what she needs to do, striking quickly and trying to keep Nyla Quinn horizontal on the mat. And there's that snowplow. Wait a minute, what? Who is this? What? Why is she out here? Who? And Nyla trying to sneak a pin in as the referee, but doesn't get anything. There's a drop kick. I don't know who that woman is that just came out and distracted Aurora Sky, but Nyla Quinn is trying to take advantage of it. And now Nyla Quinn gonna take her off the ropes and hit her with a big pounce! And knocks Aurora Sky halfway across the ring as she goes for a pin here. This might be it. And Aurora Sky kicks out at 2. And the fans are absolutely loving what they see here. And Nyla has had enough. Blatant strikes to the face. And now what is she doing here? Going to stretch her out. Trying to get a submission. And she gets out of it. Tries to go for a pin. Oh, and a big spear. She ran directly into that one. That might have cut Aurora Sky in half. But she gets out. And the frustration starting to set in for Nyla Quinn. And Nyla, more of that strength being shown off, and drives her, Aurora Sky, to the mat. And she is scurrying for cover, trying to get away from the Alpha Empress. Gonna sit her on the top rope, but gets out of it. Goes for a quick pin, trying to get him out of here. Gets to the pay window as quickly as possible, but cannot put Nyla away. And now, oh, Nyla just reversed that tilt-a-whirl hurricanrana. Looked like she was going for it. Drops her flat on her face. And now Nyla picks her up. Big vertical suplex with the leg lift and drives her into the mat. And I think Aurora Sky is seeing the cosmos once again. That was an excellent Poison Rana. I don't know how she calculated that one, but our women's division is among the best in the wrestling world. Still don't know who that mystery woman that came out was. I don't know. We may have to get some more details about that, as you see the big pounce from the Alpha Empress. That still wasn't enough to put Aurora Sky away, though. Aurora Sky tried as hard as she could, but that right there spelled the beginning of the end. As we see that big suplex. Taking Aurora Sky out of this match.
Here is your winner, Nyla Quinn.
Nyla Quinn gets on the board, her first win here in NLPW. And I feel sorry for the rest of the women's division, because that woman does not look happy even still with the win. I think she craves more.
Back. It's time to attack. Full impact. Crush the limit. Feel the heat. This is the moment we can't be beat. No chains, no fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is scheduled for one fall and is a semi-final round match in the Tag Team Championship Tournament. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 535 pounds, the Thunder Express.
Awesome, awesome. Here we go. Tag Team Tournament semi-final action. Thunder Express making their way down to the ring. Andre Big Train Carter in the front. And his partner Jamal in the back. Saw these men take the Kings of Chaos out first in the debut episode of NLPW Breakout. They're looking to move on in the tournament, but they have a little bit of a task on their hands tonight.
And their opponents, coming in at a combined weight of 420 pounds, the Eastern Reapers.
Through mist and moonlight, we walk the silent road.
Eastern Reapers
Shadows moving swiftly.
making their way out. We saw them last week.
Mountains high to rivers deep. Our legend
A successful win to move on in the tournament.
laid unseen
More strong style action coming out here for you tonight.
is made.
I want to see though what they're going to be able to do with Andre Big Train Carter. Obviously he is the anomaly in this match here. The biggest man in the ring. Don't underestimate his partner. His partner got the win for them last week.
Rising like dragons, battle reborn. Feel the winds of fate.
Alrighty, looks like Big Train's going to start it off with, excuse me, Quan Jay's son. Takes Andre Big Train down early on here. As we see him try to get the strikes. There's a tag. Here we go. Tag team action on the way. Drops him down. Ooh, big drop kick. Oh, and he's busted open already. That was a stiff shot. As Wang is in the ring now trying to do something. And I think this was the plan that these two were going to come up with, was quick tags to try to wear the big man down. But Quan missed with the moonsault. Might want to get him out of his own corner here, but he whips him back into his own corner. Quan fearless, beating the man up in his own corner here. And now he's going to tag out. I think they want to continue to keep the fresher man in and try to negate some of that power that Big Train will probably end up showing here soon if he can get out of the gates here. And here we go. Here's the strength. And an overhead throw. And then a big elbow drop right into the sternum of Wang. And now tagging his partner, Jamal, as they collide in the middle. I don't know how much damage that did on the left side, but we know on the right side definitely did some damage. As he goes for a pin here. Quan comes in, but didn't even need to come in to break up the pinfall. And now another tag. Here we go. Gonna send him off. Taking Jamal down. Andre Big Train Carter is a former football player. Thought he would want more competition and out here in the wrestling world, so he decided to join NLPW. These two men met on the indie circuit earlier on and found a likeness to each other and decided to become a tag team. As the Eastern Reapers continue to execute their plan, taking Jamal off his feet, and now a hot tag. I think Quan should have realized what was going on. I think he tried to beat him to the punch there, but couldn't. But even so, he is still doing damage to both members now of the Thunder Express. As he Irish whips Jamal out of the way, out of the sight of the camera. And now he's going to take Big Train to the corner. Smash his head and turn. But he's fighting both men and the referee. This man is going crazy here. He's hitting anything that moves. Slow count for the ref. Very slow count as Jamal breaks up the fall. He still hasn't gotten out of the ring yet. He is not the legal man. The ref isn't even counting. He has lost complete control of this match. Big Train, big lariat. And now he's firing up. And a return lariat from Quan here. The Eastern Reapers might have the number of the Thunder Express. And Jamal is still in the ring and eats a German suplex for good measure. Now, Big Train off of the distraction. Gonna toss Quan across the ring. Now gonna continue to show off some of that brute strength that made him a Division I athlete in the football world. And here we go. Big power slam, planting Quan down. But can only get a 2 count out of it. Wang waiting patiently in the corner for another tag. Big Train taking his time to walk over. Doesn't want to muster or use up any extra energy that he has to. So he sends him off the ropes into a back suplex out of the turnbuckle. And here's the hot tag. He tried to get him, but he was too fast, too furious. And here we go. Big Train got him up. Oh, and a gut wrench powerbomb falls into the cover. Could that do it? Are they moving on in the tournament? No. No dice. The fans are fired up here tonight for Breakout. Now readjusting him in the corner. Does it? Oh, and just slammed him off the turnbuckle. What's he thinking here? Wait a minute. He's not going for this, is he? Bonsai drop right into the heart of Wang. Could that do? He's not going for a pin. I thought he would have went for a pin there, but does not. Instead tags his partner Jamal Knight in, and now Jamal looking like he's going for a submission here, I think. Will he give up? No, he got out of it fairly quickly. Oh, and a big super kick takes Jamal off its feet. And now more executed tag team moves here. What are they going for? Double back body drop. And now Quan going for something here. Measuring. Off the ropes and a missile drop kick. And now he's going to go for a pin on Jamal. But can only get a 1 count. Jamal being the fresher man out of the two for his team. Standing moonsault from Quan. And he needs a breather. And Quan already on the top rope trying to measure him for something. Oh, and drops the axe handle on the back. As I think Jamal was trying to turn to run, but was not quick enough. And these men, I don't know what the fearlessness and how it comes from, but they are just executing moves in their own corner. But Jamal can only get a 1 count off of that pin attempt. Tries to go for something, but Quan saw it coming. Might have taken too long with the setup. Irish whip off the rope, drops down. Tries to go for something, but Jamal saw that coming. And made Quan eat a boot. And now, Big Train comes back in. They said that. He said this is it. And I think they're going for that move. Thunder Valley. Yes! And there's a pin. 1, 2. No. Wayne gets in to break it up. I think if he wasn't able to get in, that might have been it. and we'd have been singing the Thunder Valley's praises, Thunder Express praises, I should say, as we take another look at Thunder Valley here. Drops him down, but could not get the pin. As we get back to action, Big Train. Seems to have recovered a bit from the damage that has been done to him earlier on. Now he's going to tag Jamal back in. And now they're going for it again. They said they're trying to end this match right here, right now. Thunder Valley. Oh, and he gets the shoulder up, showing the tenacity. I think I saw the defeat in the eyes of Jamal. He thought that was it. But the perseverance of Quan keeps things alive for his team, as I think they used up their breakups. Now Jamal float around the DDT, and Quan has been lacerated. These two teams showing how bad they want it. They want to be the first NLPW Tag Team Champions. Double back body drop. They want to move on to the finals. Showing the heart. Oh, I think that was a knee. You don't want to get hit by that big knee. Leave you seeing stars for weeks. As Quan needs to get out of the ring. Wang has not been in the ring for a long period of time here. And now Big Train with a big slam. Taking Quan off his feet. And now sends him to the corner to do more damage. Could they be possibly going for Thunder Valley again? No, not this time. Lifts him up. Double hip toss. And now Quan is going to roll and roll. Trying to get away from the Thunder Express. But cannot, as the shaky drone camera cannot get a clear view of what's going on. And now, look at Jamal putting the fist meets face on the outside, trying to open that cut up even more. As the fans in the front row get a little bit tasting, he eats a big knee. Referee at a count of 7. What's up, JT? Referee at a count of 8. These men need to get back in the ring. Referee at a count of 9. Jamal has to get back in the ring, and he doesn't. He doesn't make the count. Wow. What a way to end this match. But nevertheless, people, a win is a win. All the damage that had been done to Quan, and he could not get away from the Thunder Express. We see that double super kick there. We thought the Eastern Reapers were executing their plan to try to isolate one of the members of the Thunder Express. It failed in the end, but somehow, some way, they managed to pull this out. As we see Thunder Valley hit, they hit 2 of those on Quan. The first one was broken up by his tag team partner, and then the second one he managed to show the toughness. As we see the end of the match here.
Here are your winners, the Eastern Reapers.
But nevertheless, a win is a win. The Eastern Reapers are going to move on in the tournament. They're going to the finals to see who will become the first ever NLPW Tag Team Champions. As take a look at the bracket. And there's the update.
It's time to attack! Full impact! Crush the limit, feel the heat! This is the moment we can't be beat! No chains, no fear!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Budapest, Hungary, weighing in at 275 pounds, Mason, the Iron Wolf, Kovacs.
The Iron Wolf has arrived on scene and he is hungry. Will he feast on El Fantasma here tonight? Nothing on the line here but a record. Both of these men sit at 0-1 currently. Who's going to get a W and get a win here tonight? Once again, I remind you guys that the NLPW first streaming premium event is going to be on May 31st, and it's called High Stakes, where we culminate these tournaments and crown our first ever NLPW Champions. Make sure you catch it. I'll make an official announcement probably sometime this week about the time, but it is going to be probably 6 p.m. Eastern on that Saturday. Thank you for the alert. I appreciate you.
Weighing in at 190 pounds, El Fantasma Rojo.
El Fantasma looking to bounce back from the loss in the tournament to the Dragon, as he was pretty much dominated the entire match. But hopefully he can do something here tonight to redeem himself. The fans don't like this man. They don't like his tactics. They don't like what he does. Once again, like I said, a legend in Mexico. I don't think he cares what the fans think. He's here to make some money and win some matches. All right, here we go. As Fantasma runs straight at the Iron Wolf, showing no fear. Comes out swinging. As the Iron Wolf locks in a submission hold early on. He's going to have to wear his opponent down a little bit more before that's going to be effective. And for those that have missed the first 2 episodes of NLPW and missed any of this, if they want, it'll be up on YouTube. The first 2 episodes are already on my YouTube channel, RJ Elite. And this will be up on Thursday around 12:30, 1 o'clock, for those that want to continue the journey of NLPW. Mason Kovacs showing the strength off early. Hey, and just stands there and eats a springboard drop kick from Fantasma. Yeah, I think these 2 men are going to probably try to stake their claim after we crown our first champion, as Mason Kovacs goes for a cover here. And it's continuing the attack on El Fantasma. You would think one of them will probably want to challenge whoever the champion is going to be immediately. But we will see how things play out as we go along. And now Mason Kovacs, we don't see him go to the top often, but he's going to fly here tonight. Calling for Phantasma to get up, and comes down and drops a Tatanka-like chop off the top rope. And that, I don't know how, we know, but busts open El Phantasmarolo since he has a mask on. I guess we're just going to have to take the game's word for it as he locks in another submission here. But Phantasma is in the ropes. Off the ropes we go. Wait a minute. It went dark here for a second, and Phantasma has risen from the dead, but misses the springboard. I don't know what he was going for there, but goes for a pin and gets nothing. Well, that didn't work out. As he fights out of the corner and hits a Hurricane Rana, dropping Mason in the corner. And now going to gingerly walk across the ring, take his time. Took too much time. And let the Iron Wolf recover. But he's back on the attack anyway. Possibly stretching out that back. Now it's going to go to work on the arm. Oh, and tries to snap it in half. And the Iron Wolf is reeling here. As Phantasma ascends to the top, turns around and tries to hit that reverse 450 at 05 or 04, 054. I'll get it right at some point, but misses. And now Mason Kovacs has got him up, and I think I know what he's going for, but no, Phantasma gets out of it. Off the rope springboard Pele, taking Mason Kovacs down. Slapping them thighs. The thigh meat. What are we looking for here? Oh, and drops the knee. I think that's what he was looking for. Puts the knee straight in the gut. But the Iron Wolf kicks out. Senton goes for another pin. Thinks he'd done enough. But no. Only a 1 count. Moving quickly here. Springboard. Oh. The plancha, but misses. The reversal. Mason Kovacs back on the attack here. He's firing up. He's going to reposition. I think he might be trying to go for it again here. Is he? I think he is. He's got him locked in his clasp now. It drops him with the burning hammer. And that's got to do it. I think Phantasma want to go back to the drawing board here and think, no! Phantasma gets the shoulder up and Mason Kovacs cannot believe it. But shows off the power. And I think the Iron Wolf is going to be in rage mode right now. And he's going to take some time to pander to the fans. That's unlike Mason Kovacs. But Phantasma just stood there and let him do it. That's strange. Bossman slam. No sells it, but then eats a shoulder tackle. Now Kovacs back to work. Phantasma has not been able to really do anything. It's been kind of one-sided here. Now Kovacs going for something here. Has him up in the powerbomb position. Where is he taking him? Across the ring. And it's going to drop him face first on the top turnbuckle. Phantasma out again. Oh, he tries to go for that Pele springboard again, but misses. And Kovacs going to make sure he doesn't do that again. And now Kovacs measuring. Spear! Ref almost became a casualty in that move. And now Kovacs measuring. Picks him up. And has him in a torture rack. Stretching him out. And Phantasma has no choice but to tap out. And another losing effort. Mason Kovac was on the money here tonight. He took everything that Phantasma had and still came out on top here. If we take a look at all the replays from the match, referee actually doing a better job now from the first match. I don't know what happened the first match. As we see that burning hammer land. Bam! I thought that was it. But Phantasma showing that heart and kicking out. But I think right here it started spelling the beginning of the end for Phantasma. Here comes that spear as we see the referee just get out of the way of that. And then the torture rack.
Mason Kovac.
Mason Kovac is your winner as he gets on the board here tonight, winning the column.
Time to attack, full impact. Crush the limit, feel the heat. This is the moment we can't be beat. No chains, no fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening is scheduled for one fall and is in the semi-final round match of the World Championship Tournament. Making his way to the ring from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, Deshaun Carter.
The Black Mamba is ready to strike. This is the main event of the night, people. This one is going to be really good.
Fast like a phantom, smooth with the style. They feel my name when I creep with a smile. Ain't no mercy when I sink my fangs. Feel the pressure, hear the crowd go bang. I don't play, I don't stall. No second chance, one shot, one move. Put 'em out, no stance. Oh, ain't no antidote. You feeling that bite? Oh, every move lethal, every hit precise. All lights go dim. They
His opponent from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, Aiden Frost.
He is going to have his hands full, though, with this man. We saw what he could do on the debut episode of NLPW Breakout. This man is cold and calculated. Will he be able to withstand the pressure of the permafrost?
that chill in your spine, that's me. Boom. Drums explode into the
Cold, icy stare.
alone through the frozen wasteland. No remorse,
He always
no
means
soul
business.
to withstand. Feel the ice grip tight round your breath. I am the storm, I am your
Here we go. A chance to go to the finals on the line. These two men have similar styles, so it should be a classic here tonight. As Deshaun Carter goes to work quickly on Frost. And now, just like Frost does, works over every body part that he can see. It's a deadlift power bomb. And now he's going to go to work on the leg. A half crab early on here. But the Black Mamba powers out of it. Aiden Frost back on the attack. What's he thinking here? He's going to just... Jeez! A belly-to-belly over the top rope. And we might want to check on the condition of Deshaun Carter here. He seems to be okay as he goes back to the attack on Aiden Frost, who has no concern for humanity. But Carter gonna rake the face, just pulling at the eyes, the nose. And then drops a knee, and now Frost has been lacerated. As I don't know how that referee got back here, because we fired her because she was just not doing her job a couple weeks ago. Now back to collar and elbow tie up. See who's going to get the best out of this exchange. Got the technical expertise from both men coming into play here. Aiden Frost looks like he's getting the better of the Black Mamba a little bit. As he gets out of that to a key lock. Oh, the snapmare takeover. And now, Deshaun Carter, a man from Harlem, New York, grew up in the streets. Found wrestling. Now here in NLPW. I think he is measuring his prey in the corner. Here he comes off. Oh, and a big back elbow. And now firing up a stomp. Trying to wear down Aiden Frost. It looks like he's trying to figure out planning what to do. Maybe something in the future here. Look into that bottom right turnbuckle. And drops Frost with an axe handle. He's going to work on that cut, trying to open it up even more. Let the blood trickle down. When the blood gets in your eyes, you're not able to see. That seems to be the attack that he is going for right now. But only a 1 count. As he has to do more work to put Aiden Frost up out of here. You see, he's willing to do whatever it takes. There's the kick, and I think he's going to hit that DDT. Learned that from his favorite superstar, Jake the Snake Roberts. But he only gets a 2 count as Aiden kicks out, and he's shocked. And so are the fans here. They thought that was it. Once that DDT hits, you're not getting up from that. Both men reversing moves from each other. Off the rope. Another reversal. And once again, going back to that cut. And now to the top rope. Stalking his prey. Trying to sink the fangs in. Went to the well too many times, though. And now Frost going for that deadlift powerbomb again. He gets him back up and slams him back down again. Measuring. But just wanted him to get up so he can execute more damage. Up, they meet in the middle. Nothing happens there. These men, back and forth. Who wants it more? The first DDT from Aiden Frost. Now they're going to try to... No. He slips out of there. Oh, and a drop kick to the back. And now he's going to go for a pin. And gets a 2 count. Not enough still to put Aiden Frost away. Oh, and just collects. And now on the comeback here. Here comes the Black Mamba. Nice ascend back to the top rope. Let's see, going for it. Jumps off with an elbow drop. And Frost is in trouble. Or is he? Maybe playing possum there. Oh, and stomps on the shoulder and the arm. And Black Mamba is clearly in pain. Maybe hyperextended something there. But he gets out of another attempt from Aiden Frost and goes low and hits a chop block. But Aiden Frost is back on the attack here. And still continuing to work on that arm. He saw the body part. He saw the injury. And now he is targeting it. And now he is looking to put Deshaun Carter away. The kick. And I think he's going for it. That permafrost brain buster nails it. Center of the ring. That might be it. No, it's not. And now Deshaun Carter kicking out of a finisher. These two men are going for it all. Lifts him up. Drops him. Aiden Frost clearly in pain. Jumps off. Splash to the back. And now, what's he going for here? Oh, and a forearm just to the back of the neck of Deshaun Carter. As we see the blood all over the face of Aiden Frost. But Deshaun Carter still has some fight in him. A slow run. Hits a drop kick to the bootay. And a super kick. And that might do it. 1, 2. And no. Still not enough to put Frost away. Frost tries to get a little bit of space. Oh, and then that patented move. The shot to the gut. And then the shot to the face. Deshaun Carter looks like he might be out. No, he's not. Maybe some more possum being played. Here we go. Oh, he tried to clothesline him over the top rope. But Aiden pulled the rope down and Deshaun Carter went flying to the outside here. Out here in front of the other announce team. He wants no count out victory here as he brings the Black Mamba back in, trying to defang the Black Mamba, and I think he's going for another perma frost brain buster. And that's got to do it for sure, right? That's got to be it. 1, 2, and 3. Aiden Frost. Came here on a mission. As we take another look, this was the start of the match, as we were concerned for the health and well-being of Deshaun Carter, but he pushed through it and got back in his match. As we continue to see offense from both men going back and forth in this match. We were trying to figure out who wanted it more, as they threw everything they had at each other. They both kicked out of each other's finishers. As we see the Black Mamba on the comeback attempt there. But I think Frost wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to go back up for that elbow drop, as he had continued to work on the arm, because Carter didn't go for it again. And then after getting him back inside the ring, hits another permafrost brainbuster. I think that's the second one. And Carter could not answer the call. As we update the brackets for the final time tonight, as Aiden Frost is going to move on to the finals.
Here's your winner, Aiden Frost.
The image all over his face and body. A hard-fought win for this man. That's it, folks. We'll see you next week.